Thursday night baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club.
Thursday night baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're waiting for Joey Bats to live up to his nickname. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bullet to first base, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. He's only picked up one hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire. One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder,
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in the third game.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
batting third.
Digging in, Tim Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now a flare out toward right center. Bautista coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is after it, and they can't run it down. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Alvarez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Jimenez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now a ball crossed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Jose Abreu started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, James McCann. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here it is on 3-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box, Jimenez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Wellington Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wellington Castillo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Bautista.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And Bautista has a base hit.
Well, that fastball is coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
The left fielder, number 23.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, we hadn't been seeing a lot of singles from him lately. He dropped below 220. Maybe this is the start of something special.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He singled to open up the ball game. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Sanchez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And as a result, they'll be forced to settle for just the 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Striding in once again, Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros plate. Digging in now, Carlos Sanchez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Sanchez
takes a knee-high fastball. Softly hit out toward short. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back up the middle. There is Altuve. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder number
Stepping
32.
in and ready for another shot, Jacob May. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Springer.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. The first pitch.
Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson scoops it up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Striding into the box, Tim Anderson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Now batting, Jose Abreu. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
First pitch on its way. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung him one and he smoked it, but just wasn't able to keep it fair. I doubt if he throws him that pitch again.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI. Stepping up to the plate, James
And
McCann.
leading off for the
0 for
White
1
Sox.
for him here in this one.
Catcher, James McCann.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number
Ready now,
31.
Jimenez. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting. the
Standing in, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington
He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Carlos Sanchez. He grounds it sharply to third. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Thursday. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Max Muncy is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Garcia on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance. Alvarez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Leury Garcia. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jacob May comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. Brantley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Tim Dillard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Takes this the other way to right. Jimenez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley, a hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball that finds the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Yohan Moncada. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The first baseman, number 7.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes you feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Francis Marte will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. James McCann is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this is pulled hard but foul. But they brought their gloves for that one out there. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Bounce to first. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 2 and the White Sox 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncada has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter,
standing in, Aledmus Diaz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing out there?
Carlos Correa will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Carlos Correa will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 1.
Stepping up now, Jimenez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
John Jay will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 30. John Jay.
And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is line foul over the White Sox dugout. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Leori Garcia.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox lead. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here if the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Max Muncy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And he is under the tag at the plate as the runner scores to make it 3-1.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Standing in now, Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, and now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Jose Bautista is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Yulieski Gurriel will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Number 3 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And that's taken for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. A play at the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Number 3 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Now at the plate, Jacob May. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Roberto Ozuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing. Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Tim Anderson.
Oh, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Skied into straightaway right, and he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Brad Peacock wins.